we've been looking forward to this Oriflame Talks. We will have a cooking session tonight, and with me I have my dear colleague Isabella Lee. So please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Isabella Lee and I'm the Global Senior Nutritional Scientist, and I work in Elisabeth's team with Wellosophy and Wellosophy products and Wellosophy education. So we are here today, yes, to present our cooking session and to answer questions that you have.
So we will start with the cooking session, and then in the end, we will do a question and answer session. So please type your questions along the way if anything pops up, and then we will do that in the end. So I think we will now swap places and go into our cooking session.
Hi everyone, so nice to have you here. My name is Elisabeth Ringmar. I am the Global Category Director in Wellness in Oriflame, and today we are here to do some cooking with our products. I'm a total fan of wellness. My favorite hack for my own wellness is really using the wellness pack every day and also try to laugh a lot. And for this cooking session today, I have with me our Global Senior Nutritionist, Isabella Lee.
Hi!
What's your wellness hack?
Well, I agree. The wellness pack is like super good because you get 3 products in one. But I really like the astaxanthin and bilberry extract because it's super good. Because I train a lot, as you know.
Yes.
So it keeps me, energized and good for endurance as well. But I also laugh a lot. I mean, we laugh a lot. Our team laughs a lot. And I think the whole office knows that. For sure.
Great. So we're here today to cook a bit with our products. And we will start off, I think, Isabella, with a shake, using our natural balance shake. So please tell me, what are we going to use?
We're going to use this first off. It's a natural balance shake in strawberry flavor. And then we're going to add some banana for some sweetness. We're going to use ordinary milk, but you can use any drink of your choice. It can be soy, it can be oat, it can be, whatever you want to use in your smoothie. And then also some spinach, because we want some extra nutrients and a bit of fiber as well.
Right. So show me, what shall we do?
First open this. So may I have some milk, please?
Yes.
Thank you. And since it's a smoothie, you just add a little bit here and there and everywhere.
Right.
Like there's no really, measurements as such. You just make it into whatever texture you like. Some like a bit more liquidy and some like a bit more thick smoothies. This one. And the same goes with how much natural balance shake you want to use. I mean, 18 grams is a portion, but you can also use more or less, depending on how much protein you want to add, because it's rich in protein.
And I want to talk more to you about proteins. What are the benefits of proteins?
I think we all know proteins like muscle building. We want to build our muscles, and this is really good, especially as you age, you lose muscle. So you want to maintain as much muscle as possible. So exercising, eating a diet rich in protein, and living a healthy lifestyle. But protein is good for that, but it's also very good for keeping you feeling full. So if you make this smoothie, like if we're in the office, for example, make a smoothie, it's very good as a pick-me-up in the afternoon, but also to keep us feeling full until we go home and have dinner.
Great!
So I'm going to turn this on now. It's going to make a little bit of noise. And I think I'm going to add a bit more banana for texture. We try. It's a bit runny still.
Here's a glass.
But I kind of like runny smoothies. You can also add some chia seeds because that will make the smoothie really thick. My tip is not to wait too long to consume it because suddenly it's not a smoothie anymore, it's more like a pudding. Especially kids can have a little bit of trouble there when it starts getting too thick.
That looks super nice.
It looks super healthy.
May I try it?
Yes, you will, May. It's like super green, so it looks super healthy.
Mmm. It's delicious.
Good.
Boosting my protein.
Yes.
Thank you so
and
much.
some fiber as well from the...
And fiber, exactly.
Spinach and also from the Natural Balance Shake. It also contains some fiber.
Great. And I know we're going to do something more with the Natural Balance Shake. Right. What
Absolutely.
are we doing?
We are actually going to make pancakes because Natural Balance Shake is a really good snack. But we can also use it in foods that we make. You know, if you make pancakes, for example, we make smoothies. If you want to bake, you can also put it in the baking. So you just replace some of the flour that you use with some MBS, or Natural Balance Shake. So if we make pancakes, I would opt for vanilla because it's more of a neutral flavor,
Yes.
and then you can add whatever toppings that you want. And when I make pancakes, everyone's got their own little recipe, I think.
Yes.
But we'll show you how we make it in Sweden. So we'll start by some flour. So in Sweden we use like, if we have 1 deciliter flour, we use like 2 deciliters of liquid, or 2 deciliters of milk. So that's like the proportions that we use. In other countries they use, you know, other proportions, of course. And sometimes they even use like bicarbonate or soda to get it a bit more fluffy and so on. But that's what we do here. So I'll do that.
And I really love how versatile Natural Balance Shake is. That we can really add it to so many different types of meals. Wherever you want to top up and boost protein a bit, you can add it. And you can be very creative. And I'm sure you have tons of recipes your own. So we're looking forward to hearing much more of those too. But I think this pancake we will not do in a traditional way, right? We're not going to do it, fry it in a pan.
No, we're not actually. No. We are going to put it in the microwave. And it works really well. And also one tip is when you mix the MBS with the flour, do that first, you know, and whisk it together so that it kind of mixes well together. Because if you add it at the end, it can be a bit lumpy. So that is today's tip. And then we'll add some milk. Today I'm using just normal milk. Same here, you can use, some people use other milks for pancakes. And also you add the eggs at the end, one at a time. Again, it's to getting the good, like a good texture of the pancake batter.
And also, I think we can here add some flavors if we want to, right?
That's for sure.
Yes.
For sure. Use like cardamom is actually quite nice pancakes.
Yes.
I do that. And then a vanilla extract or just vanilla powder. Whatever you think.
That looks amazing.
Yeah,
So easy.
very easy.
Yes.
And also, I also like to experiment with amount of eggs and so on, because eggs again also add some protein, but also makes it texture-wise really nice and crispy as well. So this is the pancake batter, and we have actually already prepared a pancake.
As all good chefs have.
Yes, exactly. So this is our little microwave pancake. And we want to top it with, because we haven't added any flavors to the actual batter. So I will actually use a bit of cinnamon and some berries.
And tell me, how long did you put this one in the microwave?
I did it for 1 minute on high, and then I looked at it because you want to make sure it kind of cooks from the outside to inwards, so to say, so that the middle can be a bit wet. So you just cook it until the middle isn't wet anymore. So I kind of put it on high, just like 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds.
Great.
Yeah.
I just love that we can make something hot, we can make something convenient, we can top it up with what we want, we boost the protein, and sometimes you just don't want to do all those dishes. You don't want to put in all the hassle. You just want to have something that tastes really nice, is good for your health, and looks really yummy, I must say.
Yes. And also, now it's unsweetened, but I like a bit of sweetness. Elisabeth's more like a bit unsweetened version.
Savory.
Yeah. So it's up to you if you want to add like some sugar-free syrup or whatever sweetener you want to use. Maybe some honey on top.
Great. Good. And then finally we have our bestseller and perfect meal replacement. I'm sure you're all aware of it. It's one of my favorites. Some people may want to lose weight. Some just want to maintain their weight. Some just want a convenient, fast, simple replacement for a lunch or for a dinner, etc. And then I think our meal replacement is just amazing, I must say. So
it's a bit wet.
I will actually use the soy milk, right?
Yes.
And then we have 3 deciliters, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
That.
So you can use, with the meal replacement, if you read the packaging, like on the packaging it says exactly how you prepare it, how much you need to use, and so on. Because it's it's a bit more specific, you should actually mix it exactly as it says on the pack. So either you mix it with some cow's milk or you mix it with some soy. So it's up to you. I kind of like it with the soy because it gets a little bit more sweetness. And if you use it with soy, it's a total vegan product. So it's excellent because protein sources and the fiber sources in this meal replacement, it comes from fava beans and pea.
It's really an amazing product, and we've seen all your how to prepare them, how to use them. You know that what I'm going to try now is really, really good. Yes, great.
And it's since it's used to replace meals, it contains all the vitamins and minerals that you need as well.
Yes, it's really, really optimal product. And I think and hope we've shown you that there are so many ways you can prepare our products, use our products, also different occasions, etc. On our website, we have a center of expertise. So if you want to learn more from Isabella and from all our other experts and scientists, you can go to the center of expertise on our website and find out a lot more about your health, well-being, proteins, etc. And with that, we have a wrap, and we are now ready to take your questions. So we will go to the questions and answer session. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So we are back here with all of you. I hope you really enjoyed that session. And we had some questions sent in beforehand on the topic of our products and proteins, etc. So I will actually turn to you, Isabella, because I think a lot of these questions are from a nutritional and scientific angle.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, what are the advantages of plant protein, which we have in our shakes, and how do they compare to animal protein?
Yes, of course. As you know, we can get protein from different sources. So we can get them from plants, or we can get them from animals. So plant proteins, pea and fava bean, legumes, soy, and so on, hemp, quinoa, they are really good for the environment. They're good for you. They provide protein. They also provide fiber, and they leave like a lower environmental impact on the environment, on the planet. So good for you and the planet, so to say. Unfortunately, they are incomplete proteins, which means that they have insufficient levels of the essential amino acids. So if you know this, it's not really a problem. You just combine different sources, for example, rice with beans, for example, because they are complementing each other. Then we have the animal proteins, which are then complete proteins because they supply you with all the essential amino acids at sufficient levels. And they provide also good nutrients like, iron and B12, which vegetarians or vegans can sometimes be low in. Unfortunately, they leave a high environmental footprint, especially beef, which is not really good for the planet. So really you should choose to, combine the two. It's actually a really good idea. So try to incorporate more, if you eat a lot of meat, try to incorporate more, for example, beans or some other protein sources like soy or something like that.
So if you mix our meat replacement Isabella,
Okay.
if you mix our meal replacement with milk, then with cow's milk, you have a good
Exactly.
combination.
I was going to get to that. So our meal replacement contains pea and fava bean, which are then two plant sources. And what we recommend is that you mix it with cow's milk, which is an animal protein, or you can mix it with soy, because soy protein is actually also a complete protein. So it's kind of an odd one out, you could say. But so if you combine them, you get the complete protein profile of essential amino acids.
Great.
So yeah, and also
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no. Another thing that came in, and I think we talk a lot about proteins and the importance, but how much protein does one need, and can you even overdose protein?
Well, overdosing on a nutrient that your body needs is kind of hard, but you can eat too much of it, yes, if you have an underlying kidney issue, for example, because the kidneys is the organ that actually filtrates out or excretes the byproducts of protein breakdown. So if you have kidney disease, yes, you should absolutely talk to your doctor before consuming lots of protein. When it comes to like you and me and healthy individuals, it's totally fine to eat large amounts of protein. And it's just that it's quite hard to eat large amounts of protein. So it kind of limits itself in a way, in that sense. But when it comes to how much you need, well, the recommended daily allowance is 0.8 grams per kilogram body weight. But this level is actually only to like maintain health. It's not optimal if, for example, if you want to lose weight or if you want to build muscle or if you're aging. So you should then more eat in the range of just like a healthy individual, around 1 to 2 grams of per kilogram of body weight. And if you want to lose weight, you aim for like 1.4, 1.6 grams per kilogram of body weight, because that then helps you maintain muscle mass and makes the body, you know, lose fat instead of muscle. And this is what we really want. We want to keep as much muscle so we can maintain our metabolism while still losing the fat, which is what we really want to lose.
Right. And does it change over life?
Well, this is the thing. I mean,
with age,
it changes in the way that it changes with like your age, your gender, like your activity level. So it's more like if you're very physically active, you need more. If you're like, you know, during weight loss, you need more. Elderly people need a bit more, especially because they often eat very small portions. And it's very common that they have sarcopenia, which is that you lose a lot of muscle. And we need muscle to be able to, you know, stand up from a chair. These things, just essential things that you need to have a normal life, live a normal life.
Another question that came in. We're talking cooking, and cooking could be for so many different reasons. You know, I want to indulge, I want to take care of myself, I want to improve my health, or I want to get stronger from so many angles. But could you say something about what's the importance of a strong body?
I think a strong body is really important, not just from physically, like, you know, you look a certain way. It's also very for your mental well-being as well. So it's really an all over benefit, you could say, because being strong, it makes you, I mean, you're less prone to fall, for example, when you're older. So if you have a good base, you can live long, I mean, a more long and active life, I would say, and have a high quality of life as well as you age. And also, if you're a woman, it's very, very important to be strong as we age, because you know, with menopause and decrease in estrogen levels, we need to have a strong base, like strong muscle and strong bones, to prevent osteoporosis or frail bones, and also to prevent falls or fractures. Well,
great, thanks. A question was here now in the chat. So we did some cooking with Natural Balance Shake, one of our hero products, but also we had meal replacement. And one question was, can you cook with meal replacement?
Well, I mean, you could potentially, yes. I mean, it doesn't matter if you heat it, for example, like we have the meal replacement soup, which you heat. So the base, like the powder base, is very similar to the one for the shake. So both the shake and the soup you could warm up if you want to. Also, if you let it sit for a while, then it kind of becomes a little bit thicker, for example. And I'm talking about the shake, but I mean, it applies to the soup as well. So if you wait a bit, the fibers kind of bind a bit of the water and it changes the structure a bit. But in itself, it's supposed to be eaten as it is. You know, you're not supposed to add anything extra than the cow's milk or the soy drink, because this is what makes it a meal replacement. It has a limited amount of calories. So everything you add will of course add calories, except if you add like spices or some herbs or some other type of flavoring that doesn't contain any calories. But otherwise, keep it according to the instructions on the pack.
Yes. But definitely with Natural Balance Shake, there's so much you can do, and we're looking forward to hearing more of you. There were some questions in the chat which had a slightly more medical approach. One was about, is it okay for a breastfeeding mother to shed weight during pregnancy? And also, if a patient has kidney, how can protein act? How would you like to comment on this?
I mean, when it comes to medical conditions or diseases or anything medical, like underlying issues and health issues or any concerns that you have of that nature, you need to consult your doctor, because the doctor knows your full medical history. He knows, can take all the tests that's needed and so on. So really consult with the doctor if you have any concerns or if you're starting to take something new.
But in terms of consumption, like from what age do we recommend the Natural Balance Shake?
It's from 18 years, and the same with the meal replacement, especially the meal replacement is definitely 18 years. It is a food, yes, but it's still registered for 18 years.
Then there was a question, and I think that's more to me, if we're planning more flavors on our meal replacements or shakes. And we always have a lot of things cooking. There are plenty of things around the corner. I'm not promising anything, but watch out for the product line in wellness. You will see interesting things happening in 2025. So, yes. I think maybe with that, we are gradually wrapping up. Yes. So I would like to end this fantastic session by saying thank you to you, Isabella, and all your great knowledge and the strong expertise we have in Oriflame. I'm very proud of it.
Absolutely.
Maybe we will share, I think, in the chat the recipes of what we cooked in the session. So, but also we really encourage you to start exploring with our product, your own recipes, share them in social media, share them with us. Maybe you will run your own cooking sessions like we did. This was filmed with a mobile camera and it's not difficult to do. So we strongly encourage you to get people together, explore, maybe you even go on a health journey together. So use our products and go for that community and your goals. And remember, always have meal replacement handy at home, because whenever you need fast, convenient lunch or dinner or so, breakfast, it's there for you.
Yes, absolutely.
So,
and also add for the question and answers, we would also share the questions and answers, because I know some of you probably want them in writing as well. So we'll do that. And I will extend the answers a bit more.
Great. Yes, thank you. And recording will be available. Yes. So by that, we encourage you now to do the survey, to give us feedback on what did you like, what you want more of, and just in general, we appreciate hearing from you always. And we also have the Oriflame hashtag, the Oriflame talk that you see up there. So use it if you want to share something and get the conversation going. We always want that to happen. And you also find all previous recordings of previous Oriflame talks on YouTube. You can always also listen to them, I think, on Spotify. So we have a number of different channels, but on YouTube, you have the recording.
Yeah.
And with that, it's a wrap. Thank you all for joining and have a great evening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.